Hi, I'm Steph Ritz. Welcome to day 18 of our 30-day writing challenge. Over the last couple weeks, we've been walking through a process that I have. The first piece of that, where we went into some of these three-part stories and really looked at our roots, is called Shaping Your Ideas. What we've just wrapped up is called Organizing Your Actions, and what we're going into is called Voice Your Passions. Surprise, surprise, that's where my business name came from. So we're going to be going through this Voice Your Passions piece of this three-part exercise for the next few days. And the fun part about it is that you've already done all of the work. You've looked at the roots, you've figured out how you want to position yourself, what you need to position yourself for, the details that you need to include, and why someone might want to listen to you. And now we're going back into story and looking at how to kind of meld all of those ideas into one. So today's question is, when did you listen? Right? And I don't mean like, did you listen to your mom? Did you pick up the phone and listen to someone talk to you? No, I mean listening to the inner wisdom that comes from within you, right? It could have been a mentor who said something and it really resonated. It hit that deep core. But when is it that you really listened, right? One of those times for me is when I was getting ready to leave Wisconsin and move. I could move anywhere, right? And so I started researching the entire West Coast. I've lived the entire East Coast. Now it was time for me to come out west. And when I started researching it, though I kind of wavered on everywhere, I started talking about moving to Portland. I never really felt it, but I knew some people there. I figured, why not go there? And I started having nightmares every single night. The same nightmare would come back and it would escalate. It would get worse. There'd be more details to go with it, and it was not fun. And so I sat down and had to really listen to myself. And what I realized was that I was not ready to go to Portland or Los Angeles or back to a city, which is where I love to be. But I also love being in the woods, and I had no clue how to show up for myself in the same way that I showed up for my grandma as her caregiver and the way that I show up for my clients. And so instead I went to the Redwoods and spent a year and a half learning to care for myself, really immersed in the land there. And one of the things that happened was shortly after I moved there, I was invited to go to an Awakened Women retreat where I went to it, had a magnificent experience, came home and created a 100-page outline of all of my expertise. It was like someone handed me the key. Congratulations, beautiful choice, now go build it, right? And I have been ever since, and that was about 2 years ago. I'm just slowly but surely ticking away at the pieces, implementing everything that lies within. Because when I sat down to listen, that voice got so loud that it came pouring out of me. So, when did you listen? When did you listen? Give a like, give a comment, and write.